Carl Seville. I'm a partner in SK Collaborative. We're a green building consulting firm. We certify buildings, single-family homes and apartment buildings and light commercial buildings all over the country. A lot of developers are choosing to certify their buildings for financing reasons. There's a lot of really terrific financing incentives that is all tied in with green certification. Yeah, this house is kind of the culmination of my experience and knowledge in green building. So what I wanted to try really hard was to get away from traditional ducted HVAC systems. I'd had experience with mini splits in another house and really liked it. And I realized that by building a simple building envelope and a fairly simple building shape, it was going to be really easy to condition the house without ductwork. And I looked at ducted equipment options and ductless options, and I felt a combination of the efficiency ratings of the ductless equipment is so much higher than the ducted equipment. I didn't see any reason to go to the effort of putting ducts in, creating chases for the ducts, and ducting the equipment when I felt confident that I'd get the performance I needed out of the ductless equipment. It was a little bit of an experiment. I was taking a slight leap of faith that this house was going to perform the way it would, and I'm happy that it did. By having one ductless head on the first floor, two ductless heads on the second floor, the house is basically conditioned perfectly well without ducts throughout the year. The house is performing very well. I think we're using 15 BTUs per square foot per year, which is a very high performance for basically a pretty standard house. Our average electric bills right now, over the year, we've averaged about $110 a month. It's an all-electric house, so there's no gas involved. And that includes 2 full-time offices at home and charging 2 electric cars. We're clearly not using a lot of energy for anything in the house, and the HVAC is a big part of that. Most of the time, these units turn on, they run at a very low load because they're, I've got to a 3-degree temperature differential, so they're just going to run very slowly in either cooling or heating mode to bring it back up and then shut down. They're not going to turn on full force, blow a bunch of air out, and then shut off. They're just going to run short to medium period of time and then turn off. To me, a building has to operate well, as good as it looks, and I think we struck a nice balance here. This is a well-designed house that operates phenomenally well.